And yet Israel, the world's only Jewish state, the refuge for a people who survived exile, genocide, and statelessness.
As I watched this speech and I listened to it, the first thing that came to my mind is that it lacks balance. And I think one of the reasons it being is that because it has propaganda. I thought about how that in the previous century, Israel experienced the Holocaust. And that's where, of course, they experienced the exile, the genocide, and the statelessness. But as I continue to think about it, that's also what's happening to the people in Palestine, the Palestinians. They're experiencing exile, genocide, and statelessness. Thinking about it further, anything that happened to Israel in the previous century does not justify the current leadership of Israel doing the same things in the current century to the Palestinian people. Exile, genocide, and statelessness. We have seen so many countries come forth and say, we're going to recognize the Palestinians as having their own state. We have seen the United Nations working towards that. Organizations, human rights organizations, and millions of individuals such as myself doing the same thing. The Palestinians should have their own state. Yet, we have not seen Israel do it. And when I say Israel, I mean the leadership of Israel. I'm not talking about a blanketed statement of the people. We have not seen the leadership of Israel changing any stance. In fact, what we've seen is Prime Minister Netanyahu go forcefully, mad, hateful. This message is directly for the leadership of Israel, this part. Number one, when you are disagreed with, it's not anti-Semitic. When we look at you and tell you that you're wrong, it's not anti-Semitic. When we criticize you, it's not anti-Semitic. Second, you have the opportunity to be a beacon of hope to the whole world. Think about it. In the previous century, you experienced the Holocaust. And your thinking should be, we don't want this to happen to anybody else in the world ever again. We're going to protect and fight the little people, such as the Palestinians, such as the Ukrainians, such as the Sudanese, and the list goes on, so that no one would ever experience such trauma, such horrible things, which is exile, genocide, and statelessness. The whole world, countries and leaders are reflecting a mirror back to you, and this is for the Prime Minister Netanyahu and for the leadership of Israel. And this is when you stand up and make the change that is necessary. Because instead of choosing the road and the food of hate, you have an opportunity to choose trees and fruit of peace.